Uh, that's a great question. Oh no, big guy just tried to do his modly duties, bro. It's breaking on him.
No
God.
worries.
Yeah, it's.
Can you just give it back?
Okay, so I think you did it without points being involved, so that's cool.
No, I gave 200 points.
Didn't give me the option, so I don't know. So I don't think there's a way to do anything about that. We got it this time. He got it, this guy. Big guy. The predictions where you want to vote. Oh. Sorry if you accidentally voted it. I don't think I can give any points back on a one of those. Hold up. There's no way. Oh no, there's not. There's no way to give points back, I don't think. Hold up. I'm trying to figure it out for you, Chief. Kyle, you got game commentary. Because Zach's doing a ton of shit.
Zach just emptied his hand. I think he's playing Affinity.
All right, Bull. As long as you're not worried. I'm sorry about that, homie. I made the same mistake. Like when we first did it, I didn't realize they were separate, and somebody put 20K down. I think it was Raging Rune Lord put like 20K down, and I was like, I'm sorry, man. I may have messed it up, dude. Out here starting a round, but not starting a timer.
So we
What
fetch.
if I just hide this, bro? I'm highlighting it. See it disappearing? Sorry, Snapbolt, though. Along with anybody else that might have accidentally voted.
Land number 3 here for Jesse.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's
we'll
a
end up
Fury
Paul.
in hand.
Yeah, we got you, big guy. You chilling. You chilling. I can end it. It's just a lot easier when somebody else starts it because of I have to change like all the titles and who's playing who everywhere else.
Strangle
so it's a lot
Root,
easier if
guys.
somebody else runs that for me.
Nope.
Uh,
Oh, that's a
String
lot of
Bean's in the
birds.
same spot. String Bean is playing.
So not a lot really going on here. Zach is flooded on birds and had a couple of creatures countered. Kegel's just big chilling here.
Hold on. I'm sorry, guys. I'm still doing some of these guys. Oh, you said Dustin was playing your Murktide deck, right?
Yes.
In case we swap over to one of their games, so we have all the names and everything updated. So, wait, why not Hierarch instead of birds? The reason you want to run birds for any color, and you're playing black, and he plays Ignoble, I think. But playing Noble Hierarch doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
So Moondrius, I agree. I don't think Modern needs any bans right now.
Kyle thinks the entire Tron deck should be banned, so.
I'd be fine with Tron leaving, though. I just hate Tron. Yeah.
Yeah, you're good. You're chilling. Yeah, I mean, you said Hierarch, like, that's on me for assuming you meant Noble.
Fury's coming in and clearing the board. Evoked.
Fossil Coder 96 instead of 69. Thanks for the follow, man. We appreciate it. We really do.
Okay, banning Tron players. Thank you for agreeing with me. Brownie points awarded.
No, he didn't say ban Tron. He said ban Tron players. He wants the players gone.
See, there's what's wrong with Tron? Probably nothing. I just can't beat it. I just freaking lose every time. I mean, I just can't
Bro,
beat it.
honestly, respect, bro. Honestly, the respect of being like, there's nothing wrong with it, actually. I just can't beat the fuck deck.
Yeah. Muddy Utters, Fury was a mistake. I think what he's trying to do is keep him off of mana because he's missed some land drops. So I don't disagree with the play because, he untaps, he's 5 mana, plays a Yawg, plays whatever. So I don't know.
Yeah, the only thing is, I hate Yawg.
4 times spreading season, 4 times field of ruin in every deck.
Oh, sorry, okay, he's saying Fury's card was wrong.
Oh, Fury was a mistake. I thought you meant playing Fury was a mistake. My bad. I apologize.
Yeah, I mean, I think when I saw it, I was with you on that one, Kyle, I think. But I see what you're saying now.
Yep.
A lot of the, I call them the brothers. A lot of them were mistakes. I think it can.
Jesse is doing blink stuff.
I think it can.
He's drawing all kinds of cards.
No, my boy Zach. He probably won't be sticking around too much longer. Depending on what he's drawing and what's in his hand. I knew he got an island there, or a swamp in his hand. I just don't know quite what the other card is. Man. Everybody giving reasons why they think Splinter Twin could be unbanned. Oh, it's evolution. Okay. I just couldn't tell. I thought that's what it was, but I wasn't exactly sure. Yeah. Yep, for sure, for sure. I just have like this really small screen that I can see.
Evolution. Messenger comes back with a counter. Yeah, somebody earlier said that if they unban Twin, they need to ban Little Tef. So we evolutioned. Yeah, I don't think it's happening either. I don't think that they'll get rid of Little Tef. Oh, nice. Protection from humans isn't going to stop that.
But so I'm just getting alpha right now, and the homies are saying some shit to me, and they're about to get smacked.
Grist.
Yeah, all I know is if Twin gets unbanned, every Magic player that's got their twins is gonna walk into their shop, crack their fingers, and say, "Let's get his fucking bread." And then they're all gonna sit down across from the mirror be sad all day until they knock off all the other players because they're the one that wins every time, and then they'll finally be happy. It's the same thing with Murktide, dude. Everybody wanted to play Murktide because it was this cool tempo deck, and then they go, damn, tempo's hard, and this guy always beats us, and he's playing the mirror. I don't like that. And then they all switch. The same thing's going to happen with Splinter Twin, so you better win your fucking ones. That's all I'm saying. Isn't that right, Kyle?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Because you don't listen,
I'm
bro.
trying to follow. Another land.
Madrid says he's got like 35 in his binder. He's going to just walk in the shop, have it cracked open, and just be walking around being like, yo, you interested or what?
Ooh, Veil
Hell
of
yeah.
Summer. That's a card.
I love it. You had a Fairies player. Liz Price, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that, home. Or home girl. You know. Veil of Summer better card than tap. Dude, Veil of Summer is such a hot card, bro. I love that card so much. Thinking about building Storm and Legacy, and it just plays 4 main board Veil of Summers, and I couldn't be happier.
Elvish Reclaimer, getting back a bolt.
Like, how sad are you if I start my turn with an up, like, main phase started off with a Veil? I guess the only reason you might not see Veil a ton in sideboards is there's a lot of cascading stuff right now. Like, Team of Rhinos can't play it, and that'd be a prime deck to play it in. Living In can't play it, although they're not, like, super big on green. But,
Yeah.
like, they can't play it.
Eternal Witness, right? Did I say the wrong card again? That's Ewit.
The worst part is man, homie, you ain't even played that card yet in your Legacy deck.
Oh, man.
Oh, man,
I
Kyle in
just
here faded.
jammed Elvish Reclaimer in my Legacy deck, yeah. Yep, Boomer Grandpa, let's go. I'm past my bedtime. Brain's not working. I know.
I'm pretty sure the exact deck I'm playing is like the Epic Storm one. Named after the one and only. Tarzan. I'm sorry, I haven't been keeping track of life totals. Or I'm just kind of
Fury. Oh my gosh, that
Yes.
card is ridiculous.
BSing with the homeboys. Okay, so we go. Alright, so I went down. Go
Gaining
back up.
some life. Jesse was getting a little low, and then
I don't think Veil needs ban, bro. Veil protects so many decks. And with Counterspell being a legal card, I just don't feel like you could ban Veil. And combo decks are fine because they have Force of Will and Legacy. A lot of times you just hit him. Yeah, Zach's gone. This is over. Real quick. Yeah, I get that. And it's kind of hard to argue at that point that Veil can be just a cryptic command, you know? It's really hard to argue at that point. I really can't. I don't know. You know? Ban graveyards? Yeah, dude. Get them out of here.
veiling a thought seized and drawing a card feels great. Yes, it does.
Alright, so we're going to stay with this match, but I'm going to check on the other games like we've been doing, you know? See how they're faring. They're all going to be sideboarding again. Can we go? Can we get them again? I hate this game. They're all side porting. We're gonna have to make them start at different intervals, dude. I'm over this shit.
Can't make it
Oh
up.
man, just can't make it up. We're just back here. Actually, if anything, I'll just go to this screen. I'll give you some diversity, bro. I'll give you all something else to stare at for a minute. Look at Zach, dude. Look how deep in the tank he is. Look at him, bro. He is locked in. String beans just laughing. Not exactly sure what my boy Sean was doing, but he was doing something for show. But we're chilling. We're chilling. We're chilling, team. We're chilling. Said that a lot, but you know, it be that way sometimes. I think they're about ready to offer cuts, so I'm gonna come back to here.
MTG David, I own a franchise called Wings Etc. Me and one of my other brothers, and yeah, we have one in Caldwell, Ohio, Marietta, Ohio, and we're getting ready to do one in Belpre, Ohio. Enough said. Love wings. Heck yeah.
All right. All right, Kyle, I'm gonna go check the floor, make sure everybody's doing okay, because it is the last round.
Okay.
In case Jordan needs some help. Real quick, you got this. All you.
Yep.
Good luck.
Swinging in. Not going to get Ephemerate here, but we're going to exile a Teferi and Solitude. There have been talks. I don't know. Franchising's a big deal. The one thing you always run into is people, you know, are they going to put the same love and affection into a business that you do? Yawgmoth deck swinging in. What would have been nasty last turn is if Jesse had an untapped land and had Ephemerate. You just flicker that Solitude and get both of them. Ugh, and keep it. Ooh, that's a heck of a question, Connor. In my personal opinion, I would say franchising. So opening a bunch of businesses is exhausting, and you really have to find, especially when you start spreading out, you really have to find people that can run them, you know, the way you do. And that's very tough to do. So we exiled Ephemerate. Are we going to... Oh, are we going to get a... Oh, we're going to... Oh, my goodness. We're going to fetch. We're going to get a land, and we're going to Fury here and flicker it. We're going to Ephemerate it. So, yeah, the... Finding workers is tough, and then finding people that will care at the same level you do is very tough. But that's why if somebody owns the business and it's just a franchise, then they're more enfranchised than the average person. And then it's on them to find people and run their business. You just give them the support they need.
Dude, so funny story happened out there. I went out and I checked on them, like I said, and one of the players bought a deck from another player, and that deck happens to be burned. And then the other player looks at me dead in the face, goes, "He sold me burned, but he didn't sell me the bolts. And for whatever reasons, we don't have bolts in the shop.
Oh,
So he has burn without lightning bolt." And then he started yelling at him. He's like, "Sell me your bolts."
Volcanius. Yeah, it looks like he stacked them right and got both sides of the Yawgmoth. Crimple, first time chatter. What's the best way to find and motivate solid workers? In my opinion, it's treating them like family. That's the only way to do it. So I've talked to too many business owners that have an attitude of your problems aren't my problems. That's in my opinion, a bit of a kind of a lazy way to do it. In my opinion, I think it's better to be supportive and do all you can for them, and actually care about them and their well-being, and do everything you can. It's really tough nowadays to get, especially there's so much with social media. I see it all the time with people posting, why go to work for somebody else, work for yourself. It's tough to do. It's tough to do for some people. It's tough to do to stay disciplined. There's all kinds of things there. But I really think that the best way to do it is, just treat them as well as you can, pay them as well as you can, and the rest will work itself out.
And on that note, he also offers to fight us at any point. So
I love the box. If you want to fight, let's go.
Yeah.
More of a spar.
It is what it is. It is what it is. But that's a cool and interesting question. I like that question a lot.
I actually have gone many times. I will sit down with employees and help them. I go down and help them budget. A lot of that stuff. I get frustrated with our school system. We spend so much time, not the teachers at all. It's the curriculum. We push, get this in, and we don't spend any time anymore. When I went in school, we had home ec. They taught us how to balance a checkbook. They don't spend a lot of time with that stuff anymore. And, kids come out of school, they don't, they know algebra, they know calculus, but they don't have any life skills.
No, dude, I came out of high school knowing how to cook eggs in a microwave.
Oh, Brecker.
That's not entirely true, but I thought that was funny. Oh, bro.
So Kegel, 4-color blink, just kind of locking these up pretty hard.
Hey, bro, dude, sometimes, you get a little hungry. You got some eggs, a bowl, and a microwave. You'll figure it out.
Big guy says, pulled more first-time chatters with business questions than magic.
Yeah, man, that's a little like... Bro, if you're really out here, like, I get it, we're paper magic, and that's different than, like, MTGO. But if you're wanting, like, super good magic advice, there's people out there that do that. And, like, I'm not saying that maybe we're not knowledgeable or whatever, but I definitely know, like, I'm not as knowledgeable as somebody like Spike or something. They provide that for a lot of people. Like, a lot of people go and talk to them. Like, you got, like, Demonic Tutors, you got Aspiring Spike, you got Andrew Maguchi, you got, like, all those guys, Jim Davis. There's a lot of people that fill that. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people know what they're talking about.
Let's bump the string.
So, I'm getting there, bro. You don't think I'm getting my boy String Bean on? Jesus. What the fuck is this? But, yeah. Doomwake, people feel that. So, like, we like to kind of talk with the chat and have a little more conversations, ask what they're playing. Any questions they ask, we try to answer,
Thanks,
so,
Connor.
If anybody has any questions, let us know. trying to answer him.
Oh my. Big glimpse. 8.
Well, so the only thing is we have a. It depends if this dress down. I would assume it's resolved. It's going to prevent all these ETBs.
You want me to go ask him if it's resolved? Like,
Yeah, that's actually a very. Just be like, hey, we just got on your guys' game. Is that dress down in play or not? Well, it's off the Shardless agent. There's no way it's in play.
okay, sorry.
Yeah. Never mind. I figured it out just on the fact that like he did it off of a Shardless agent. We're not doing that at instant speed.
Oh,
I was like, I kind of deductive reasoned after, you went out there, but I still think it's important to know if it was in play or not.
There's a lot of players in the shop here that are way better than me. We actually, as far as caliber of play here, and also that come to our 1Ks, there's some really good Magic players in this area.
Gotta do what you gotta do. Dress down is just creatures, correct? Gotta make sure you ain't making no inappropriate plants, you know what I'm saying? Okay, thanks, big guy. I didn't know if it like stopped that. But all these creatures ain't getting shit. You can respond to the cascade trigger, and dress down has flash, so unless hold on. I'm pretty far away. I didn't read your statement in time. Why can't dress down be a place on triggers cascade?
No,
Did I say something
no,
wrong?
it is in play.
It is in play.
We
We were saying we thought potentially Jonah casted it because we just got to the game. I thought Jonah might have casted it, and in response, he did like a violent outburst.
and then we
So
realized
that
it was
he would-
Shardless
He'd
Agent.
be able to get all the ETB triggers to pop off. That was what I was implying at the beginning, but seeing that it was a Shardless Agent and the Cascader trigger was probably on the stack, he probably then went, all right, jam a dress down to stop all the ETBs after. So that's.
And Jaxo1855, welcome to the chat.
Oh yeah, my bad, big guy. I meant to do that, and then I got distracted. We had Blink winning. Complete. Yeah, my bad. Sometimes I say some stuff that doesn't exactly match up, and happens, Because the hardest part I would say about doing this, and Kyle can kind of attest to it, if you've never like done streaming before, like I get here at 10 and then we start to stream at 6:30, so I've done 6.5 hours of stuff, and then Kyle comes in super early in the day.
7 o'clock in the morning, bro.
Yeah, so it's like, sometimes we're a little toast by the time this happens.
It's a long day sometimes. It's almost it's 10:30. Whew. I put in some hours, boys and girls. Y'all took my channel points. I always lose. I always
It was
lose.
a long day, by the way. Also, you took my channel points, you bastards.
They killed Kenny.
Oh no. Oh, we got an endurance.
Actually, today I came in at 8.
Honestly, the hardest time that we had, like, no joke, was What? It was actually, I know I'm changing the name. I got to copy a source. Sorry. Um, the hardest time that we had was when we were doing a ton of the games because they would happen at like 9. Like when we were filming high school games,
Oh,
like
yeah.
football games.
That
dude,
was a
that
hustle.
was. Oh,
So
holy
when
shit.
COVID first hit and all the local high schools around here, there's several of them, couldn't have fans in attendance. So we went in with our streaming equipment and we streamed all the games for football, volleyball, boys and girls basketball, and wrestling and soccer for 3 local high schools. It was quite the grind, but we covered all their home games and it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Raised a lot of money for the schools.
And that was also another reason, because at the time, we wanted to start this stream, and we had no equipment.
Well, we had some.
I mean, we had some, but like,
We got more.
what were we at? When we would go live, we would have at most 5 people watching, and then that was just like people that we told that we were live. You know, like the homies.
That shadows are growing. I'll never forget the first time I sat down across from a Death Shadow deck. And I'm like, this guy's taking a lot of damage. I'm playing Burn.
Yeah, you're pumped, dude.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, you got Death Shadow Teamer Battle Raged.
Oh, are we drowning the locking it? Is that... Oh, we just countered it. Oh, Surveil Trigger.
Oh, how funny. Oh, it wouldn't matter. So, one of the cool things you get to do if you ever have an endurance in your deck, and it wouldn't have mattered here because the card CMC is 0, but when somebody tries to drown you and you endurance tuck your own stuff, so like their
Counter
card's
the
not
counter.
valid, yeah, but it's like a weird way to counter it. But that card's CMC is 0, so drown the lock can still just counter it straight up if no cards are in the bin, which is whack.
Endurance is such a good card. 3 mana, 3/4 flash with block. And the fact that it tucks graveyards is just cherry on top.
Endurance is probably my favorite one, I think. Do you know Grief has Menace?
Chat. Grief has Menace.
I don't know if you knew this, chat, but Grief has Menace. 3/2 Menace that thought seizes for no damage.
Oh, poor Jonah. DRC has to attack.
Oh no. Got eaten by this. Wait, did it?
What happened?
My favorite, that didn't have to attack.
Thoughtseize.
Instant sorcery. Yeah, why not? Artifact, instant
Artifact.
sorcery, bro. You only had 3 types in there. My man swung a 1/1. I don't know what he was doing.
Yeah. Because the DRC makes the... No, there's... Bricker, there's a card under the Drown in the Lock. The corner's barely showing.
Oh.
I bet that's it.
Is that what it?
There is a card under the Drown. I can barely see it.
Yeah, well, because, like, okay, that might be it then. Because if the DRC was in the bin, then obviously, yeah, you had to attack, but, you know.
Are we
The DRC wasn't there originally, though. That's the
We
one that just
are
got killed. The
glimpsing
guy's what
for
I was talking about.
11?
Yeah, so I don't... But again, like Kyle pointed out, it does look like there is something under the drown. But there could not be?
There definitely is. It's
I don't know. We'll figure it out later, team. We're going to wild out. Yeah, go.
I just want to see what it is.
I'm kind of curious, too. Like, we know the bauble was there. We think that there was... Oh, there isn't one. I was right, dude. Kyle's a boomer. We thought that there was, like... They were stacked on top of each other. You see what I'm saying? We thought we saw part of the sleeve sticking out, or Kyle did.
Yeah, he collected one.
I knew. I'm so smart.
String bean's like, yeah, you attacked with the 1/1.
Yeah. But I appreciate you guys calling out the bobble. I do appreciate you. I wasn't conveying exactly what I was trying to say. We were reading too deep into the sleeves. You know what I'm saying? This is so gross. This is
crazy.
all right. So I mean,
Goblin Dark Dwellers is gonna do it again.
I just don't know if you do.
You don't have to get rid of everything. Is it everything, or do you count?
You shuffle all.
You do shuffle all. Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's a shuffle all.
For some reason I was thinking you choose, but maybe not.
Also, Spunky Pungus said, "Do you remember the time that Grief had Menace? Do you remember that?"
Nah, you're making it up.
Yeah. Shuffle all permanents you own into your library. Yep.
Okay, so it is all.
Yeah. Confirmed.
Confirmed.
I think the other card that I love to talk about is in MH2. It's Floodhound.
Oh, he is doing it.
It is a bloodhound made entirely of water. Where are you going? He's mentioning up his triggers. The original trigger should have gone stacked for a second prior trigger resolves. That is true. I will. Okay. Just so I'm with you, Val, you're saying because I wasn't looking at him because somebody was at our door. Yeah. Okay. I'll go make sure that we're doing this. I can't. Alright, so we got other season requirements. I'm gonna. Can Kyle come back so I can go out there? That'd be dope. Or I might just go anyway. I know what you're saying, Val. I'm with you on that. My man just out here trying to wheel. Oh, yeah, that's actually true. You can even if it's a May, it's not a May. You can still technically miss it. Technically. It's like missing a bobble trigger. Not May, but you can technically miss it. And you did say that he just got the cards today. And I'm going to be honest, anybody playing this in paper for the first time probably going to miss some stuff. But I do agree with you, Val. You definitely did miss them. And I'll be sure to tell him again. But that is a non-beneficial trigger. So it's like, is what it is. Kyle was about to walk back in. Decided not to. Yeah, it is complicated. The other thing is, like, there are worse versions of this. Like, not worse in terms of, like, they're not as good as the other deck. Worse in terms of, like, the amount of triggers that you get. He remembered to do the goblin thing, though, right? So that's sick. To get all the tokens first, and then let that trigger resolve so you get the max amount of goblin tokens. So he did remember that. So Streamy got both games. Nice. And I think, is our other match done? I believe